Hey everybody, today we're going to review 3 exercises or stretches you should be doing if you are strapped to your desk all day long or spending a lot of time sitting, whether it be in a car or if you're traveling and you're spending time on the airplane. These are actually the first 3 things I do when I get to the hotel of where I'm going to. Okay, so when you're sitting for a long time, 2 things happen. Well, a lot of things happen, but your hip flexors in front of your leg get short and tight. And number 2, our middle back goes into a very rounded, tight, stiff position. So what we need to do is fix both of these issues. So the first thing I do is I'll stretch my hip flexors. So a hip flexor stretch looks like this. You get into a lunge position. This is the leg being stretched, and you just hinge yourself forward like that. Just totally opening up the front of the hip and into the spine here. What you don't want to do is lean forward while you do this stretch. You want to try to think about making yourself as long and as open as possible. I'll hold this for at least a minute, sometimes longer, just going based on feel, trying to get it feeling better and looser as much as possible. And obviously we always want to do both sides, so here's what it looks like from the other side. Stretch. No leaning forward. Keep yourself open, tall, and long. Okay? So after I do the hips, next thing I do is I'll grab a foam roller, or if I'm in a hotel room, I'll just grab a pillow or something that I can rest my leg on, lay in the side position. This arm straight out in front of you. Connect here, lay, and then you're just going to open. Go all the way till your hand touches the floor on the other side. The reason for the pillow or the foam roller is we are trying to avoid any rotation in the lumbar spine. We want all of this to come from opening up the chest, the shoulders, and that middle back, which has probably been in a very rounded position all day long. I'll do 10 to 20 reps there just so you can see what it looks like on the other side. If I go this way, give you a different view. Same idea. There you go. You may find one side is harder than the other. That's okay. Just work through it. Last one is the most complicated. Looks a little tricky when you do it, and I'll show you. Hands and toes, so my knees are off the ground. This is called a bridge. You're gonna rotate around while keeping one hand on the ground. Bridge yourself up and let this arm come over. This is very good for shoulder stabilization, but again, just opening up that thoracic spine. I'll show you what it looks like from the other side. Just like that. And I just keep going, side to side. Again, I don't really have a set number of reps I do, probably 10 per side. Just like that. So again, perfect exercises for you if you've been sitting all day, on an airplane, driving, whatever it may be. Try these out. I think you'll really like it. It helps to make your posture feel better, your body feels better, and just helps you to function and feel at your best. Okay.